How would you cope if you and your significant other were both bipolar? My significant other and I are both bipolar, and I also have more mental illnesses than he does, but then he has other mental illnesses that I don't. And I don't know if rage would be considered a mental illness or a. I don't really know what you would consider it to be, but he has that, and I don't, even though I have a temper. Um, I'm messing around with my lights tonight. So I wanted to make just kind of off the fly, kind of a fun, I don't know if you'd call it fun, but I just want to make a video about how two people living together, being both bipolar and having issues like that, how we survive, how we make it, how we stay together. And we're not married, but I do threaten to divorce him. I threaten to kick him out. Oh no, I don't think I did that, but I tell him to go to his room. We just kind of screw around. But I'm thinking back, we've been together almost 8 years, and I'm thinking back to when we first met, how we were, and the things we did that were fun. And now we've just kind of gotten in a relationship of a certain amount of time. You get comfortable and you don't do the things anymore that you used to, and we should, but I got a new pillow, but I still have to readjust, and I tend to forget to do it before I hit record. So whatever. You have to have a lot of understanding. You have to have tolerance. Tolerance is a big one. He's had 3 strokes, so he's changed a lot, and I've had to accommodate and change. I've had to change for him because he's changed. So it makes it really difficult, but the one thing that I remember that we did was he got out his laptop and he had a music list, and I guess it was to test me to see what I knew about music. And he would play a song, and I would either have to guess the name of the song or the band that made that song. And I can remember that I did exceptionally well, and he couldn't believe it. And now we still listen to music, but we can't go back and do that same activity because I know them all. So now, we'll just find other fun things to do. Unfortunately, it's like going to the store and picking out colors of paint, and I'll pick out a color and we'll both pick out a color that we think would be good, and we get the color. This happened for real, like last week. We wanted to paint the front porch, and we agreed on a color, and then when we left the store, we were on the way to go get gas, and I kept saying, we should have went with this color, I didn't have my design brain going. I was just looking, at this color, and I'm like, we really should have got that color, we really should. He finally said, fuck it, I'm going back, I'm gonna go get that color. And I'm like, no, you don't have to, no, this will be fine, and whatever. But yeah, he ended up going back and getting the color that I originally said would probably be the best, and he went and he got it, and he sprayed the front stairs that color, and it looks great. When we go to decorate the house, like interior decorating, it'll be no, over a little, up, no, the left, no, the other left, and we go back and forth, and it's probably why I don't want to do it right now, because I'm just not in the mood. But we've been basically, he's been working on the outside of the house most of all, because impending winter, that shitty weather. So once that ceases to be, then we plan on tackling the inside of the house. And my excuse is that I just don't know. We've got pictures, we've got everything that we could possibly need. This house is twice the size. So at the last house, we crammed everything together. The wall was completely covered, and that's not happening here. Things are going to be spread out more because we have the room. It's an old house, so I don't know how the nails and screws are going to go in, but he'll figure it out. It's his job. But I will sit here, and my big thing is uniform. Things can't be uniform. They can't be perfectly side by side. They have to be staggered, or stuff like that. I'm like interior design guru. I like to think, because nobody's ever complained, because if they do, we'll kick them out. But the problem is we don't know where to start. So this video about being a couple and being bipolar is difficult. We've asked professionals, and you know what they tell us? Same thing, like I told you in my last video. They don't know. They don't know. So we are kind of cruising through life of the unknown. And it's not always fun. We do have our disagreements. We'll go back and forth. We'll go back and forth to the point of we don't know who started it. And the one therapist said, what does it matter who started it? It's going on. So it'll get to a certain point where we'll argue about the hair that's fluttering in front of my face. No. We'll go back and forth, and it'll be, well, you started it. Oh, no, I didn't. You did. Well, yeah, you mentioned this, so that's what started it. No, you did it. Man, it's awful. I finally say, I am going away. I am going to this room. I'm going to go watch TV. And when you can get it together, when we can get it together, we'll revisit it in a calm, I say a calm, mutual, not confrontational way. I'll be the voice of reason, because he never is. He's too amped up. Because of his rage, he gets so wound up that he can't control himself. And if he'll get in a fight with somebody, and it's happened twice, I'm the voice that he listens to, thank God. But, I'll be the one who can calm him down. I'm the one who's got to be, the calming one. I'm the calm one. But when we get an argument, I will argue to a certain point until I see that there's no return. There's no going back. It's forward. It's almost destroyed our relationship to where it's gotten so bad because he doesn't know to quit. I don't know when to quit. So we just keep going rounds. And I've almost left because it was just so useless, and it was so, I'm just, I'm adjusting myself, but I get a different view. I always have the same view. The same snarky look. No. You know, he'll say, oh, honey, I gotta talk to you about something. And I'll go, oh, God. It's scary. So I'll be like, now what? And I'll be really on edge and really cautious. Because I'm really scared. And usually it's something that's not so bad. It's nothing that I can't, I don't want to say I can't fix, but I can give him advice about and help him out. And, and it ends up being okay, obviously. But yeah, when he says, I gotta ask you something, or I gotta talk to you about something, and I just panic. I go into a panic because I'm good at problem solving other people's issues. When it comes to me, I go to him and I'm like, this is how it starts. Honey, I've been thinking. Oh God, that's never good. Me thinking? Yeah. I'd rather have a earthquake. Because I'm a deep thinker. I'm an overthinker. So sometimes I only have him to say, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And sometimes it's tough because I really don't know. It's almost like a second opinion. Okay, I'm thinking about this, and what do you think? Because usually I can figure things out for myself, but there are times that I'm just torn. Do I do this? Do I do that? What do you think of this? What do you think of that? And I just like to pick somebody's brain. And his brain is really easy to pick. No, it's just that he knows me so well that he knows I know the answer. I just need clarification. So, as for, the bipolar, the hardest thing about living with somebody who's bipolar is mania. Oh, honey, look at, I found this puppy. Can I get it? Oh, where is it? Oh, it's 2 hours away. Oh, how much is it? Oh, it's only, $200. If we do this and we do that, we can make it. We're on fixed income, and, money's an issue. Not money's an issue as in we have problems with money. What in the fuck is that flickering? I did that last night too. It was really weird. We haven't discovered this house to be haunted yet. So anyway, maybe it's a car going by. I don't know. It's weird. But anyway, back to what I was talking about was, the puppy's 2 hours away. We get paid in, a week, or we just got paid. Look at how cute it is, yeah. Okay, let's go. Jump in the car, make sure we have everything that we're gonna need to bring this puppy home. And we've done it numerous times, and it doesn't always work out. That's all I'm gonna say. But Polly is, well, we had the girls, the 2 Siberian Huskies, and they were his cousins, and his cousin was ill and thought that he wasn't gonna make it. And we had the room, and we had the ability to take them. So we took them. And we had them for like a month and a half, 2 months, somewhere in between. And we had 5 dogs. And it was so extremely stressful that when his cousin was well and was able to get them back, we were really happy. But there's always a but. He says that too, there's always a but. I had puppy fever. So I went puppy shopping, and we go from these 2 Siberian Huskies that are just like over the top. I had something in my eye. They're over the top. I mean, I loved them. I didn't at first because they were very distant. They didn't want anything to do with you. And I didn't like them. Truly. And then all of a sudden, when he told us he was coming to get them, then all of a sudden they became friendly and affectionate and sweet. Well, they're always sweet, but I mean, it was just like, oh, thank God. And they were probably 40 pounds each. They're big. And then we have our golden doodle, and who's his, and we have Sasha, who's mine, golden retriever. We have Peanut, who got 10 days here. He ended up being his. He's a little miniature dachshund. He's red. And then we had the 2 girls. So there was only 1 little dog and 4 big dogs. More or less. And big as in not little. So I found Polly, and she's a pocket beagle is what they call them. I guess they're like miniature. And beagle miniature poodle, and she's probably about 2 pounds. She's the size of a soda can. We thought for sure we'd step on her all the time, and we thought for sure this, that, and everything. And I think she's about 5 months old now. I don't know if she's grown. I forgot to weigh her, because I could weigh her on a kitchen scale, and I have a digital scale that I weigh my bearded dragons on. And anyway, so I showed her to him, and she's all scraggly looking, and he's like, beagle, I don't want a beagle, all beagles do is fucking bark, and yada yada. I said, she's not all beagle, she's part mini poodle, which I don't care for poodles, but Stormy's a golden doodle, he's part poodle. So anyway, we go and we look at her, and she's way cuter than in the pictures. Oh my God. So there was her, and there was a few other ones to choose from, but I didn't want a boy. No more boys. So anyway, yeah, we ended up taking her home, and she's so great. She's so cute. Oh, she's so cute. And she's so sweet. She just loves to be held. And I know I've talked about this in another video, I don't care. But I mean, my point being is we went to the pet store. Oh honey, just stop, they close in half an hour, and I just want to look and see what they have. We walked out with a bearded dragon named Java. We only had two enclosures, so he separated the one enclosure, so it's still big enough to have 2, one on each side. And I'm like, we only have this much money, how much money do you have on your credit cards? And it's money is one demon. I think for us, the biggest demon of bipolar. I suggest it, and we do it. If I would go, it's getting close to payday now, and if I would go find Polly's sister, and I even joked about it, I want another one just like her, and I would say, she's right here, look at her, you know, and he'd be like, okay, because she's little, she's not a big hound like the Goldens. Or I'd find one and he'd say, alright. Or I'd talk about another bearded dragon. He says, oh, I can build an enclosure. I can build another enclosure for you. And, you know, he's just too eager to I don't really know. I guess I'd have to ask him. But I don't know if he's eager to please me or if he just likes to, because he told me, oh, you got to go on Temu. And I said, you go on Temu. I don't know what you want. Well, I want some more lights like these. You know how to use Temu. Go on there yourself. I'm not going to go on there. Because it's the next time you go on Temu. I'm like, I don't have any plans to go on Temu. I don't need anything. Well, the next time, you go on. I'm not going on. So, yeah, we both have the we're both compulsive. Extremely. And to try to change that, almost impossible. Neither one of us know how. Besides, they tell us probably to say no. Yeah, that's not in our vocabulary. This is a really goofy video, but I wanted one like that. I like ones like that. Last night, the one about the stigma and the labeling, that one got me really fired up. But I wanted to do one that was more fun, more about real life bipolar and bipolar couples. I can't get in this goddamn camera. I like it. It's new. It's a Logitech. It's nice. My last one was on from Walmart and it wasn't nice. It fucked me on one of my videos, in a really good video. But I want my videos to be serious and I want them to be taken seriously, but I also want them to be me. I want them to be real. I want them to be real life. I want them to see that how somebody else has bipolar, how somebody else deals with mania, depression, borderline personality. We'll get to PTSD someday when I'm ready, because I'm not ready right now. I'm trying to think what else. There really isn't anything else. We don't have to argue who's going to drive, because I don't drive. If I have to drive, I will. But it's not in our best interest. My right leg is the one that I had the total knee replacement, and it doesn't like the parking, or it doesn't like the brakes very good. So I tend to go around corners a little too fast, and it's kind of dangerous. And I have a perfect driving record. It just kills me. But I will, on payday, I get paid first. So, see, I'm real. I don't play this robot bullshit that a lot of YouTubers do. I be real. But anyway, I get paid the first. He gets paid the third. His portion of his, because he gets paid more than I do by like a lot. So I do the bills because I have OCD. I will wait until money's in the bank, whether it's 5 o'clock in the morning or 6, whatever, and I will stay up all night to pay the bills. I'm totally OCD about it. So anyway, I will say, what time you want to do pickup? Groceries. And I will go through and pick out all the groceries, and that's like half my income is groceries. And then his part is the bigger bills, electric and, the truck payment and, stuff like that. I'll do the smaller ones, because I do the groceries. So, do you want to see how far I can tilt back? It's not a nice chair. It just is old, and it's seen its day. And it wasn't my days. is his. But it's like 3:30 in the morning. Pretty typical for me. I'm supposed to see my therapist at 1 Monday. It's not coming up on my phone, so I don't know what's up with that. But I know I have to see him. And I don't know what I'm going to talk to him about yet. Besides the I get braided. Oh, that felt good. The seasonal depression. The appointment I missed with my psych doctor. Oops. Probably the problems I've been having with my legs. Who knows? I just kind of babble like I am now. Because that's what makes me, I guess, feel better. It's called talk therapy. Yeah, I talk and you sit there. And then that's just how it works. That's how it's kind of always been. Once in a while, they'll ask you a loaded question. And by loaded, I mean, shit, I don't know. So I sit there a while and think about it and guess. Well, is this what it means? Is this what you mean? Is it? Well, it could mean this, but it also could mean that. So, we'll go back and forth, and he talks very little. And it's not because I think he's not paying attention. It's because he's listening and he's trying to come up with a question, something to throw me off, something to make me think. Fucker. Just kidding. He's pretty cool. Like I said, usually I go in there. He's got an office the size of a janitor's. Actually, my janitor's office, or my janitor's closet, was twice the size of his office. He's got a teeny tiny office. He keeps it pitch black except for this really faint light, and it's kind of creepy. But it's like, I'm used to where there are huge offices, bright lights, chairs that aren't plastic that you're going to sit at and line up 50 of them at a birthday party or a wedding. He's got hard-ass plastic, where other ones used to have love seats or, chairs that were actually comfortable. Fuck. I don't know. I am me. Either you'll like me or you won't. You don't have to. But I would like you to, because I think I'm a very genuine person. I always say I don't sugarcoat shit, because nobody likes sugarcoated shit. I tell it how it is. I put makeup on the other night and looked in the mirror and scared the fuck out of myself. I washed it. I took a couple pictures and then I washed that shit off as fast as I could, because it was scary. I haven't worn makeup. I bought all that makeup like 6 years ago just for him to see what I look like, and it's sitting there. Not hurting anything, but I won't wear it. I look scary. So I don't know. I guess, if you are in a relationship that has either bipolar or multiple mental illnesses, I'd like to hear how you cope. I would like to hear how your strategies are, how you trying to think. I'm like really having a struggle today. How you divide things, how you in the beginning of our relationship, regardless, he didn't know I was bipolar and stuff until I told him. But we agreed to communication. Communication came before anything else. And we promised to tell each other everything. We promised each other a lot of things. And on day 5, he proposed. What the fuck? I don't know. I told him, I don't know if you should do that. I don't know if I'm ready. And I went to work. I was working at the time. And I thought about it and talked to him throughout the day. And I said, I don't really know if you should do that. Now, what the hell do you have a ring for? He said he just had it in case he found the right one. That was kind of awkward. But anyway, so I said, I tried to talk him out of it because I knew he was going to do it. But then all of a sudden, day 5 comes along and he's like, I have something to ask you. And I'm like, no. No. But before that, I said, who am I to tell you what your heart should do, what you should do? You gotta decide that on your own. And then I have to decide what I decide. And of course, he asked me, day 5. But before that, I dated a bunch of fucking weirdos. Holy shit, you wouldn't believe what the stories I would tell you, so I'm not gonna. So, yeah, he asked me, and I kind of went, I hesitated. Yeah, of course I said yes. So, yeah, we've been together almost 8 years. Thanksgiving we met. It was crazy. So I guess it was meant to be because it was Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving is coming up sooner than, we don't really. Sometimes if I have enough money, I'll buy a ham and I'll make a ham. I should make it in my pressure cooker with, put all that shit in the pressure cooker. That'd be great. I'm gonna do that. I'm using my small pressure cooker. I'm gonna buy small ham. So that's a good idea. I will finish someday this video and hope that you have a good week, and if I'm lucky, you'll watch my videos, you will enjoy them, you will like, subscribe, share, the whole rigmarole that YouTube is. And I'm just trying to find my little corner of the internet. So have a fantastic week.